Alrighty. Taxi on out there, I guess, and
Yep.
see if I remember what the hell I'm doing.
All right.
Condensation is fun.
Yeah.
In a new plane?
No, those are customer ones. The Dakota's ours, but
We're gonna go 29, I take it?
yeah, sure.
Great Barrington traffic. Cherokee 65 November back taxi, runway 29. Nobody coming, nobody going. I'm only slightly nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Been a
be
while.
nervous about.
been a while, man. Series of things I should remember.
That's all right.
What you're here for, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't really remember how to fly anymore anyway, so.
I'm getting more hours than you, and I haven't flown in 7 weeks.
Yeah. When I do fly, I'm not flying anyway. So,
Yeah.
there you go.
Well, luckily they dropped the hours to 12:50 though, so I mean, that makes life a little easier, but
Yeah. I keep doing 50 a month, I think. With any luck, I won't have to spend another winter in the Northeast. But also, I'll probably get based in New York or something.
or Canada, or
Yeah. New York or Chicago, straight out of training. I'm like, awesome. Great.
Chicago. There you go. You can go fly freight up in Alaska.
Yeah. I've looked into that, actually.
I watched a show. I can't remember what it was called years ago about. I forgot they used to fly these big old DCs there. I'm sure they're still in business. It was awesome. I mean, like real flying, not like
Yeah.
get in and punch butts.
Yeah, that was, I like that one and the bush flying one too, from Alaska. Alright, you see that dry spot right there? Kind of aim for that. Just
Get
keep
my
turning
planes
right.
on that.
Yep. Going right, a little bit more, a little bit more. Alright. Be good.
Practically on the runway. Alright. Focus mark. Let's see. Not familiar with this checklist at all, which is good, because that means I gotta slow down and read it right. Be on the right page or the wrong page. Alright. It's that kind of day. Alright, before takeoff, there we go. Okay, park and brake. Is set. Flight controls are free and correct. Instruments, they're still there. Everything appears to be functioning. We would like it. Oil pressure is always low in this plane. You have to change that. Fuel full is 10. Rich. Trim in there. Not bad. Alright. And water trim we don't mess with. Throttle says 2000 here, but I believe this one's supposed to be 1800. Make sure we don't creep because we're on ice possibly. Okay. And left drop. Right drop. RP drop. 5HG. And everything else looks pretty darn ducky. Okay, so alternator. Did I? Glanced over, but I didn't. Turn on some more lights. Strobes. Well, we're getting that down the list, I bet. Okay. Pump is off. Supposed to check that? Different list.
No, that's...
Throttle, radios, okay, radios, yeah, we played with those a while. Mixture, bridge, carb heat, off, and good, doors, windows, attached. And what was I just about that is not on. About it at some point, maybe. We're trimmed. We need 2 notches flaps, we know that. And am I missing anything that's not on this list that is something I normally buy?
Nope, don't think so.
I used to clear windows like that, except for when I first got my license and couldn't afford a real car. Okay. Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 65 November, departing runway 29, staying in the pattern. Do 1 here. And we'll go for a trip.
Alright.
That is ice on top of that water.
Yep. Rushing through like those tankers.
Well, I just broke it up so it melts faster. Alright. Flaps, trim, everything should be good.
Yep.
And...
That's 4 miles to the west will be manufactured.
Okay, everything's in the green. Airspeed is alive. Creeping up on 60. Up a little. Hit our airspeed. And a little bit of a right turn. Hold that
Okay,
85.
no, we're going to kind of slow down and do it. We're going to do a 360, 5195 uniform.
And clean up the plane. Visibility's not so great with the window. Oop, we're getting a little fast, but...
Simulated IMC.
What's that?
Simulated IMC.
I don't know what IRMC is, I guess.
Instrument meteorological condition.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 65 November, turning left crosswind, runway 29. Ooh, we're already at pattern altitude. Gotta love that cold air, huh?
Yeah.
Oof.
These things climb like rockets. Cold air.
Okay, drop our... We're down a little bit, push down, get back to our pattern altitude.
Yeah, bring some power out too. We can start not screaming around.
Alright. Everything happens fast.
Yep. Clear Barrington Unicom, Cherokee 558 radio check. 558 radio is loud and clear. Altimeter 05, no reported traffic. Runway 29 is the active runway, wind to come. Thank you.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 65 November, turning down, left downwind, runway 29. Alright, we're a little bit far out. Nah, we're not. Day. Beautiful day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Went up to Bennington. My flight before you was not a bump in the sky.
Hey, you want to head that way again?
We could.
Thank you. Airman traffic, Skylane 519.
We have an hour to do it.
3 mile final.
Well, if we don't make it that far, we turn back around North Adams or something like that, or?
Yeah, we could.
Never really gone that way other than long distance, so.
Great Plains in traffic.
Yeah,
3 echoes.
We'll just depart to the south then, or depart to the north, which is? Well, we already missed a beam, so.
Alright, so we'll pull our power back.
Alright, pull power back, carb heat on, definitely on a day like today.
Yep, and just hold that nose up.
Flat.
Holding that nose up in altitude until you get to your 100.
Alright, we're way out. Alright. Great back to traffic, Cherokee 65 November, turning base, runway 29. Flat.
Gradually want to start slowing it up.
Alright.
You can use that trim to help.
Great back to traffic, Cherokee 65 November, turning final, runway 29.
Good. Keep that nose up. We're trying to get to 80.
Yeah.
More. Pull it up a little more. Bringing that power out. Pitch for airspeed, power, altitude. Little right rudder. Perfect, let's start getting on those brakes.
Oh, where'd they go?
A little more, and there's some ice past the turn off.
Yeah,
so
I see it now.
there we go.
Okay.
If you want, we could do a turnaround right there.
Great Plains in traffic, Malibu is a 6 mile final, runway 11, low approach only. Great Plains.
Great back to traffic, Cherokee 65 November, back taxi, runway 29.
Hey Mark, how's she flying?
Asking you, how's she flying?
Pretty good, just gotta get used to her again.
Very good. And we may keep you on the ramp, because if you're going to be flying it, just keep you on your ramp, we'll move you around. It's going to be tough to get back.
Yeah, I talked to Joe already, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Good, we could go to clean ourselves up so we could bring those flaps up, carpet off. Personally, what I like to do too to help with the airspeed is you initially bring the power back about 1700 RPM or so, right? Carpet on, first notch flaps, but while you're wanting to get down to that airspeed, hold your altitude. So you're going to have to increase that back pressure to hold your altitude, and then gradually your speed's going to start dropping off, right?
Right.
Once you catch that airspeed, then you just let your nose fall down with it, then stay right at that. Then trim it up for 100, right? And then once you turn base, second notch flaps, pitch for 90. Usually about one full turn of the nose up trim will help with that. Same thing with final, from 90 to 80. Another full turn of the nose up trim. We'll hold short here. I believe there's a guy on a approach.
He was 6 miles out, I think. Nice spot. Load off. It's dead warm in here.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Turn the heater off too.
That planes, automobiles trick where I get both and stuck behind this. plane with more room.
Yeah, get a time for a twin engine.
Sure. Almost ready for that.
Yeah. There he is.
The fuel burn on those things is
Insane.
ridiculous.
Yeah. There he is. He's over the field now.
Where'd he go?
He's directly over the runway.
Oh, I see him. He's not coming in then, is he?
No, he's just doing a low approach.
Ah.
Been to North Adams?
Sure.
Have you been there?
Nope.
We're Vernon, Chevy, Cherokee 558. We're going to back taxi 11. Windsock looks like it's slightly favoring 11, so we'll be off the runway for whatever you want to do, Cherokee.
North Adams is my hometown. We've never flown that way. Well,
Oh, yeah? Alright, yeah, we'll go that way. This plane's fast enough. We could probably get there in time.
okay.
Nick, are you going to stay in the pattern?
No, we're going to take off 29, then depart to the north. 65 November.
Alright. Look everything over here. Do this right. Just off. Fuel pumps on. Off. Make sure it's rich. Flaps. Worked nicely last time for trim.
Great Barrington, Chevy, Cherokee 558. Clear runway, holding short. Great Barrington.
Holding short for us?
Yep.
Okay. Great Barrington traffic. Cherokee 65 November. Departing runway 29, departing to the north. Love breaking up those glaciers. This feels weird.
Yeah. Well, you're doing a good job at it. It's definitely cracking up.
Oh, Rickle. Pay me for that. Alright. Okay. Good. Double check our flaps. Trim.
Alright.
And our fuel pump.
Cool.
And fuel's still on proper tank. So.
Yep.
Little ice there. Oh. Wrong brake. Can we stop?
Power, yep. What was that?
Don't know. Could I have popped up a piece of ice or well, go to the end and take a look at it, I guess. Okay, we have to taxi back down and see what might be laying there.
Yeah, we can,
We'll let these guys go. We'll taxi back.
yeah, we'll just get on the ramp area
Okay.
and do a U-turn, and I'll jump out. And
Inspect. When I started to throttle up, like a little piece of ice off the hit the prop or
yeah, it might have slid back or something.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 65 November. Clear the ramp. Clear the runway.
And he's taking the arrow, so go that way a little bit and do a U-turn.
Go all the way around now?
Nope.
Oh, sorry.
Up this way.
Oh, okay.
Get
Oh, okay.
a little closer to the pumps. Slow it up, slow it up, slow.
Swinging around?
Yep. I had to guess probably something in the back. Fell over.
I guess that's probably possible, but
We'll see.
put it down to like thing or
You can leave it on. I'm just gonna
Alright.
I'm gonna be in the back.
alright. Off.
Just keep an eye on the winds. The winds look like they're starting to come out of the southeast.
didn't see anything that looked wrong.
Okay. Well, I mean,
if I had to guess, something may have fell backwards or something.
Oh, in the baggage?
Might have.
I got the box of the garment stuff back there. I think I had something on top of it, maybe, so...
Yeah, because
Alright.
it did kind of sound like it was inside.
Shifting inside. Alright, well, better safe than sorry. Oh. Nobody's in a hurry to die, right?
Right.
Okay, so...
Oh, that's my other students, though.
Well... get to be my age. Oh, no, I got to be my age by a total accident, because I should have been dead long ago, probably, realistically. Are they just gonna...
Yeah, they're doing their run-up.
Okay.
So we can taxi hold short and see if time to get out in front of them.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 65 November, back taxi runway 29.
No, we'll do 1-1. Correction, 65 November 1-1.
Oh.
Yeah, the Windsock's favored it and they're there, so we'll just do 1-1.
Yeah, when you hopped out, Rick was saying keep an eye on the wings.
Yeah.
Apparently they were way ahead of us on that.
Yeah, it started to shift after we got down.
Off no edges.
Keep it real slow, real slow.
Yep.
Hug the edge. And
Tail's clear.
yeah, have hard left rudder and then we'll kind of move forward a bit. They're rated 1,000, that'll keep going. There you go, just hold it there at 1,000. Have a hand on the brake. Cool. Good.
Alright. Alright. 2 flaps. Trim's where we want it. Already rich. Fuel pumps still on.
Right.
Okay, now, usually I take off 29 and I depart north. So same thing down here, you can go out and you can depart to the west, or you can come back around the whole loop, or...
Yeah, we can depart to the north.
To the north? Okay. And we want to do that kind of around where we normally do the base on 29 so we don't go over the hospital?
Yep.
Okay.
Way 1-1. Practice. Aborted takeoff. There you go. You got emergency practice.
All right. Well,
We'll do Kilo Alpha Quebec Whiskey round robin. Oh, please hurry up.
we got speed.
Yeah, true.
We don't need to get all the way there, you know. We can just fly.
Alright, yeah.
I think I'm learning about aviation. I don't want to ever feel pressured to do anything.
Right.
Plans can change at any given moment.
Right. So,
Oh, that's right. We can play with this.
I'm
Already entered.
barely learning this too, because...
Ancient? It's older than you are?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm used to G1000s. I did all my training in G1000s,
Yeah.
so we could do...
Sorry, we won't hold the Cirrus against you.
Hey, that one didn't have a G1000 actually.
Really?
Yeah, that one had round dials. It was serial number like 58 or something like that. It was an old one. But so we could just put the code in here and do direct.
Q or K? Q.
AQW.
Huh.
So for that, we just push enter. There's that. Course is going to be 033. Then we'll sync that up.
Great Barrington traffic.
That's what I didn't do at the end.
Departing 11 north. Great Barrington.
Yeah, it didn't even kill us on that. Around there not being.
Awesome. So push enter. Oh, that's on there. And here is our course somewhere. There, so we're facing down, but it has it highlighted on our map.
Okay.
It's alright. Tells you everything you need.
Lines in there.
Yeah.
Oh, once I get flying, basically get more flight more than I would use that anyways. That's
I don't blame you.
now until I get the whole thing, whatever I go with the Garmin, the
Yeah.
355 or the 375. That's a whole debate as to what I want to do.
So they're going to the north too, so
Oh,
we will we'll
Buddy
keep
system.
an eye out for them.
buddy system. Do we hold hands?
I think we'll be passing them. We'll be running past them while they crawl along.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 65 November, departing runway 11 to the north. Use as many inches as I. It seems like the right thing to do.
Yep.
Hey, trim, flaps, fuel pump, those are the important ones. Mixture's rich, carpeet's off.
Alright, release the brakes.
Okay. Gauges are in the green. Airspeed is alive. Feels like we're doing 120.
Keep that right rudder in there. Got all that extra power, it takes a lot more.
Okay. Do I have to announce that I'm departing to the north in the crosswind, or?
Yeah, I'll make the call.
Alright.
I'll see where they're going to. We can start bringing our flaps up as well. And 65 November is turning left crosswind 11, departing to the north. We have 558 in sight. Where are you guys going?
Yeah, we're headed up to Pittsfield, are you?
We'll be going to North Adams and back. Let's sidestep to the left a little bit.
Okay.
558 is going to level off 3,200 on our way to Pittsfield.
Keep going left, keep going left. A little more, 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 a little more. Alright, that's good.
Where do they go?
Pittsfield.
Yeah,
So about halfway to North Adams.
I can't quite see them.
They're gonna be almost our altitude. Getting pretty close. Kind of that mountain there, just slightly to the right and above the horizon. You can barely see it because it's all white, but...
Alright.
And now you can start turning on course again, a little more to the right. Kind of just
Skylark traffic
goes to the right of these
906
mountains.
Gulf Mike is 3 miles.
We want 3-3 or where did we want?
Entering the pattern upwind for 28 at Skylark.
Kingston Unicom.
Oh, I can see Greylock from here, right?
Yeah, you can do 3-5.
Do you have winds down there?
3-5, okay.
3,500.
Oh, okay. Altitude.
1-5, many thanks.
Are you talking about heading?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we could push direct. Enter 034. What it says to do that. But we won't go directly to the airport just because of the big mountain with Greylock. So we'll see the valley on the way up there and we'll fly over the middle of the valley.
I live in that valley.
Oh, yeah? It's a fun flight going through there.
Is it?
Yeah, I did it with a kid once, and I stayed real low, and he's like, "No, oh, we're kind of low." I'm like, yeah. He's like, can we climb up? I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Sky, this is experimental low wing. I'm about a 3 mile 45 to midfield left, downwind entry to 17. Sky here.
Who are we looking for? Experimental?
That's Sky Acres. That's
Oh.
pretty far south of us, kind of near Poughkeepsie.
Skylark traffic experimental turning a midfield crosswind for 28 at Skylark.
Alright.
Kingston traffic, Cessna Skyhawk entering the left downwind runway 15 on the 45. Kingston turning left base, runway.
Cool, so see those windmills on the mountain?
Close or far away? Where at?
Far away.
I do not.
Alright, turn your nose a little bit to the
Skylark
left.
traffic experimentals left downwind 28 at Skylark.
Is that Greylock right in front of us now?
Yes.
Okay, so we want to stay just to the left,
of
Greylock.
it, yep.
Or
You kind of see
that
those
valley.
windmills, yeah. There's some,
I see a lot of white things. I don't see any.
you'll see kind of on the top, there's a small farm. Naked.
Yeah, those are going to be the ones between my house and Jimmy.
Downwind for landing, Skylark 28.
Where did they go?
Cessna turning base for landing, runway 28, Skylark.
Let's sidestep a little more, otherwise we'll fly pretty much right over the departure end of the runway at Pittsfield.
Oh, alright. Are we that close already?
Cessna Skyhawk left
Just
base,
past
runway
this hill
15.
here.
Like hidden behind a mountain, isn't it? A little bit?
Sure. I don't know the names of any mountain here. To be honest, I know Greylock and that's it.
No, that's the big one.
Cessna turning final for landing 28, Skylark. And Kingston traffic on final, runway 15, Kingston, full stop. Central traffic, 604 Sierra, high downwind.
So this is basically would be telling me turn right 14 degrees now to be on a B's line, right? You know,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Fly directly to it.
Right,
It's
but
gonna
we know
tell
we
you
can't
that.
do that because it's hiding on the backside of that mountain.
Right. Let's see.
Fleet traffic, Skyhawk. Fleet Placid traffic, Skyhawk 7786 Golf is southeast.
And Skylark traffic experimental 2 miles to the east entering upwind for 280 at Skylark.
Fleet Placid.
That's the I-90 below us.
Yep.
We'll do a mini cross country today with no planning.
Yeah. Who needs planning when you have GPS?
November Alpha is 10
It's
southeast,
true.
maneuvering 3700 north orange. Yellow, copy you loud and clear.
Nice to fly around.
Look
up
at this,
to
we
the
are
north.
trimmed out, we are happy.
Wow, that is.
Skyger traffic, experimental low wing on a 3 mile final, 17, Skyger traffic.
That's really good.
Beautiful, man. My last flight up with Rick was, we got into dusk.
Dusk?
And that,
Skylark traffic experimental down
very
this field.
after dark, and it was,
Skylark.
visibility was getting worse and worse and worse.
The airport's right there.
Oh, that is Pittsfield. Okay, so.
Yep. So yeah, there's a valley to the left of that windmill farm or whatever it is.
Oh, you want me on that side of that ridge?
Yeah, yeah. There's a nice valley we can go through with that.
Okay, now I see the windmills.
Downwind 28, Skylark.
So that's a good. That's a good.
Close.
Yeah.
I went there once with Rick, I believe, and that was back right when I started flying with Rick, so I only had maybe 7 hours at that point.
Uh-huh. It's a nice airport. I usually don't go there that much, though. About the same distance to go to Columbia County, but that one you don't really have to worry about jets.
Yeah.
Hauling ass in there with a student trying to land.
Well, maybe with the more advanced students, you know, so they can get the feel for that plane, but...
Yeah, with the guy I took earlier today up to Bennington, he actually practiced a diversion. They're like, oh, I'm feeling sick, we need to go to the nearest airport. So we had to find out where we were along our route, and they were like, oh, well, we got either North Adams or Pittsfield. And made a decision and figured out how to get us down.
And Skylark traffic experimental turning final 28, Skylark.
And what stage of his learning is he in?
He's about to go into cross country. I soloed him not too long ago.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a nice airplane.
Geiger traffic.
It really is. Flies great.
Thanks.
Got a lot of power.
Oh, she's not that pretty to look at, but that's not the important part.
Have you seen the planes we've been flying?
He served a purpose. As long as it's mechanically sound, I'm happy.
Yep. All that matters. What's the use of pretty looking airplane if it's junk? Or not reliable or whatever?
Has Alex moved on to the regionals or something, or?
He just recently left to go to Tampa.
Oh, okay.
He was planning on, well, he still is planning on going to Plane Sense, flying the Platuses.
Inbound for landing 15, we're about 8 miles
But they had some issue getting
to the east.
with his Priya because he couldn't get his driving records or something like that because he's moved between New York and Tampa and stuff, so his licenses have been changing and he had a hard time getting them. So they pushed his class date back to sometime. They haven't given him a new date yet.
Oh, jeez.
So he moved back to Tampa to be with his girlfriend, and he found a part-time instructing gig down there to hold him over.
I hope it's not too long.
Yeah.
But he's from Tampa then?
Well, he's from Copake originally in New York. Then he went down to Tampa. He did ATP down there. So did all his training down there and lived there for like 2 years. And
got a girl.
Yeah. I think she's from up here too.
Huh.
West traffic, Sky
They both went down there.
Whiskey, west of the departure end, runway 29. Circling to gain altitude for westbound departure.
Okay, so I live on the other side of that ridge in the other valley going up between Greylock and Windmills.
Yeah.
I live along Route 7. This is probably going to be right along Route 43.
Yeah, this one's a nice one. We'll do 134775 on our second radio. That's the weather there.
Okay, so I was...
So we could do it on this Column 2.
Okay. 134775.
Yep.
Seven is as close as I can get.
Yep, that's good. Then we'll turn that on. That'll give us our ASOS.
Radio and losing a little altitude there. Got a little turbulence there too. Might have dropped us a bit.
Yeah.
Or got a little forward pressure on the yoke too. Who knows? All different reasons that could happen, huh? Ooh, coming over that ridge.
Huh.
That radio blows. It's
Yeah.
gonna come out when I get the new system, and this is gonna be the backup, but I keep pushing down on that yoke. The plane do its thing,
Terminal
Mark.
West traffic, Sky K54, Golf Whiskey.
Alright, guess we won't get weather.
Call Airman.
So we'll swap this one over, right? Or-
Yep.
So I would want to not swap, I want a cursor,
Yep.
and then I want to go to
134 775.
Skyhawk 272 is about 7 miles to the east of
Okay.
town.
And then I swap, right?
Yep.
Wind
All right.
variable at 04. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 02 Celsius. Point -08 Celsius. Altimeter 001. Remarks. Dense altitude 100. Storm information not available. Harrison and West Airport, Adams, Massachusetts. Automated weather observation 1617 Zulu. Wind variable at 04. Visibility 10. Condition clear.
Alright.
Temperature 02 Celsius.
110.
Point -08 Celsius.
110
Altimeter
The winds.
300.
out of 110.
Remarks.
So
Density
switch back.
altitude.
Their frequency's the same as ours, so we're already on frequency. You'll go ahead and say we are 9 miles to the south, planning on entering a, oh my gosh.
Cessna turning onto final landing, runway 28.
We're gonna be making a right base for 11 for a touch and go.
Okay, so North Adams traffic, Cherokee 65 November,
Kingston traffic, Cessna
8 miles south, probably by
4
now.
miles to the northeast, landing 15.
Entering a right downwind for 11.
Right base for
Right base.
11.
Runway 15, full stop.
7 miles south.
Okay. We're 7 miles south now?
Yep.
Okay. North Adams traffic, Cherokee 65 November, about 7 miles south, entering a right base for runway 11.
Santa traffic, diamond 644 Sierra, turning left base, runway 26,
So their pattern.
Well, I live right on the other side of these ridges right here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Cool. To the best of my guess. I've never had this view of it before, but in fact I own to the top of one of these ridges almost. So.
Nice. Yeah, it's a gorgeous area up here.
Oh, it is.
Alright, so we just keep flying this way. It's going to pop out around where that terrain goes down. Traffic pattern is 1650.
Okay.
So we
very
can, if
similar.
we want to pull a little power out and start that descent, we'll throw carpet on as we descend as well. So what we'll do is we'll do a touch and go,
Okay.
and then
That's the airport right there? That's a road.
Yep, airport's about at 2 o'clock.
It is at 2 o'clock, okay.
We'll do a touch and go and then climb straight out and then make a right turn. There's another valley over there. We'll fly back.
Okay.
We are 5 miles. We'll wait till a little closer.
That is the airport I see right there.
Yep.
Okay. It looks much bigger from the air. I mean, first car I ever test drove was on that runway. I
Was it
want to say
really?
it was a 62 or a 65 Chevy 4-door that somebody that worked at the airport was selling. I didn't buy it, and I probably kind of regretted that my entire life. It was a big, huge blue boat. It was awesome. But
That is cool.
what did I know as a teen? Oh.
Cool.
Gonna pull out a little more power here.
Yeah. You could just use some nose up trim to help you slow down too.
Okay.
Kingston traffic, Cessna 6460 Lima, 45 for left down. Kingston.
North Adams traffic, Cherokee 65 November's 3 miles out on a right base for 11, planning touch and go, North Adams. Cool. You could start. Now since we're not entering downwind, we kind of got to improvise a little bit, so if you wanted to pull first notch flaps, that's
Okay, I'm in the white arcs.
well okay.
A little bit of a trim. The speed down around 90-ish.
Okay. We'll start turning final.
Kingston traffic.
North Adams traffic, Cherokee 65 November, turning final, runway 11.
Pitch for airspeed, power, altitude. Doing good. Try to hit at the numbers if you can.
Go for 3 notches of flaps this far out, or?
Yep, can. And just trim up for 80. Then when we touch down, we're going to use a little bit of crew resource management. Then I'll bring your flaps to 2 and we're just going to go, okay?
Okay.
Flaps 2, carb heat off.
Oh, we don't know what the ice might be like.
Yeah, it might just go around 2.
Too high.
No, I'm gonna keep bringing that power out. Watch your nose too, right? You want to bring
Yep.
that up. Up, up, up.
Up.
Yep. We're at 90, so we're slowing ourselves down a bit. There you go. Just keep bringing that power out, because we're high, we need less power.
Okay.
Good. So basically, we might just do a low approach, because it does look kind of
Okay.
icy.
Yeah, okay, that's
But
fine.
We'll just take it down and
And it's full power, 1 notch of flaps out.
Yep.
As know we could go around.
I'll let you know. Bring that.
Man, that looks almost shorter than PBR.
Believe it or not, it's longer.
I know, but it just doesn't look it right.
Oh no, a deer ran on the runway. Go around.
Ah, okay. North Adams traffic. 65 November, going around.
And
Gotta
carb heat off.
really some of that trim out. I'm really fighting this yoke.
Well, your nose up, right? You
Yeah.
climb out at your VY,
Oh,
which is 85, right?
okay.
There you go.
Just felt like it was wanting to climb up higher than that.
So we can start cleaning up the rest of our flaps. We'll climb all the way back up to 3,500 again.
Okay.
Keep that right rudder in there. We got a lot of torque.
For some reason, I just don't want that nose up there. I feel like I'm taking off like vertical almost, but I still need more.
Kinda are.
Yeah, it's... Eat your heart out, Bezos. You don't have one of these.
Yeah, you got rockets, but do you have a Cherokee 180? Alright, then we're gonna have this valley that we can follow back.
This one between this ridge or beyond that ridge?
That ridge,
okay.
Over there. There's some nice houses up here too.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to convince a student of mine to, it's kind of selfish reasons too, but they don't really care where they do their cross countries.
Yeah. And
so I'm like, hey, you could do a longer one than 50 miles. You could like go to Lake Placid. They're like, I might.
I'd do that with you someday. Why not?
Oh yeah, man.
Why not?
It'd be a lot of fun.
Wait till just a little warmer weather though.
Oh yeah. 100%. Alex was talking it up. He was saying how cool it was. I'm like, well, shoot, now I want to go.
Challenge accepted.
Oh,
kind of fly right up Route 8?
Yeah, we could do that. Is that a ski mountain there?
No, not at all. There's just where the nose, we had a big landslide where a bunch fell off at one point.
Skyhawk departing area to the south. Thank you, and a big hi to Lisa from the Grasshopper Flying Club.
Over that way though. Is that Pittsfield?
Oh yeah. I mean, you might be seeing Jiminy Peak too. I mean, from here I can't tell.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
That's why
you're hauling ass.
Get to a like a cruise. All right. There's a little more down trend.
Tiger traffic, White Bonanza is 11 miles to the south. We'll be entering.
So we're gonna have a tailwind this time, right?
Yeah, we should.
I know. No, we should have tailwind coming up. We are. We're moving.
Yeah. Bonanza 17 Juliet kilos on a.
We're gonna be slowing down though, because. So if you want that, I said we're gonna be slowing down because you brought the power up back.
Right.
The only reason we haven't is because our altitude, right? So we just hold our nose for that level flight. There you go.
Well, I pulled the power back and then I trimmed before I let the plane settle and realized where it was at.
Yep.
Sometimes I'm too proactive.
Pitch, power, trim, in that order. Well, it's nice to have at least one nice day.
Yeah.
Looks like it's gonna rain again tomorrow.
Well, I had originally booked a couple hours with Rick tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
When the weather looked like tomorrow was gonna be great. And then the day after I booked it, the whole weather map changed and I was like, oh crap. And I was like, I saw you had a little opening this morning and I was like, you know what? Screw Rick. I can't wait for Rick. I'm just gonna go up with Nick.
Yeah, glad you booked it. It's always fun flying this thing.
I want to go up with Joe sometime too, I like him a lot.
Left downwind, entering left downwind for 19.
I don't think you guys are all super competitive with who gets what time there or anything, it's like...
No.
I mean, it's nice to get more hours for sure, but...
Yeah, me and Joe are like pretty much neck and neck. Joe's got like 900 hours, but he doesn't have a restricted ATP. He's not eligible for restricted ATP. Because he didn't get a bachelor's in some aviation program. So hours-wise, we're pretty much the same. My requirement's a little lower, but I also have a little lower time than he does, so. We leave around the same time, then. Dude, I wonder
gonna
what
kill Rick.
Yeah, I wonder what Rick's gonna do.
Yeah, he'll find some other young guys to come up, or young women to come up and take your place. That's what business owners do.
Yeah, that is true. They've got plenty of people coming out of ATP schools and all that.
I mean, 4 miles to the east. Been in business long enough that I used to freak out when I'd lose somebody or need to fill a hole or stuff like that. And as the years have gone on, it's just part of natural business. And
yeah.
More than often, my people leave to go to better themselves, do something else. So I could never hold that against them.
Right.
You know, so I wish the best for them. I know what you group them for, so to hold them back would be selfish.
584 north, inbound 11, we'll be looking out for the car.
Cheshire Lake.
Oh yeah, that is Ski Mountain. That's the one right by Pittsfield there.
Yep, this is Cheshire Lake, up right along Route 8. I believe then you're going to see Cheshire Lake, Tusick Lake, and Anoda Lake, right? Bam, 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 right in a row there. I'm giving the aerial tours now.
Yeah, there you go.
Traffic, Cessna 6460.
Alright, so that right there, those ski slopes you see there is a closed down ski area that used to be called Brody Mountain, and that's pretty much just to the right of that. In fact, that dip just to the right where you see those fields there,
yeah,
that's where I live, is right at the base of that hill.
Oh.
So
that is a nice spot.
Brody Mountain was a beautiful little smaller mountain ski area, lower budget for families and stuff back in the day, until it eventually was sold to like Jiminy Peak, who eventually sold the land but wrote into the contract that it can't be used as a ski resort for the next 100 years.
Wow.
Pretty much killing our entire economy in our little tiny town.
Oh, that sucks.
I've always joked, I really don't play the lottery, but I've always joked when like the mega millions get up there like stupid, you know, 5, 6, 700 million, something like this. I've always joked that if I ever won that, that's the only time I buy the tickets. If I ever won that, I would literally I would buy Jiminy Peak so I could rewrite that contract and grant access to skiing and that again and kind of help the town, but it's just not going to happen. But it's a dream.
Take a petty move, pull the reverse card on them and do that to them, be like, we're going back to the old one.
And I wouldn't
been to Jiminy Peak?
What's that?
Have you been to Jiminy Peak?
Oh, I used to ski it when I was young, but I haven't skied in 30 plus years at this point, you know. I mean,
yeah, I went once when I lived up here when I was young, and yeah, we spent a weekend up there.
Traffic, orders on left base to runway 14, good speed.
Let's turn left a little bit, because that clearing there, that's Pittsfield right there.
Oh, okay, so we'll go to the valley this side this time?
Yeah, we can do that.
So, a GBR. I was get used to playing with these things, right?
Jump back to traffic, Cherokee 558 and 45, downwind 11, Great Barrington.
Here. Oh, no, that's Q.
Enter
again?
Yep. Miles southwest.
And that's just pretty much going to tell us where to go.
We'll be entering left downwind runway 15.
Yep, and we'll kind of stick to the left side here if there's any approaching traffic or anything.
400-mile-an-hour jets coming into land.
Kingston traffic, Cessna 6460 Lima, flying over.
Yeah, playing with the radio, lost 80 feet.
Oh, that's one of the bigger things is the division of attention.
They give you 100 feet, right?
Yeah. I actually think in the navigation phase it could be 200, but
okay.
2 for the stars. Make it 20.
5195 uniform just departed runway 11. We're departing the area to the northeast. Airman traffic. Turning cross.
So somebody just departed 11 right behind us back there.
Yep.
And they're going northeast.
Great American traffic, Cherokee 558, downwind 11, Great American.
So many people use Unicom. Wow.
Oh, yeah. It is crazy. Oh, there's
traffic,
a prison.
066.
What do you see?
Miles
A prison.
to the
Or jail or something.
bring us straight into runway.
House of Correction, I think, is how they refer to it, but
Oh, is it?
Traffic, Cessna 033.
they make it sound better.
Yeah, that sounds much nicer.
Robertson traffic, good morning, Cherokee 302 Alpha Victor. We're about 10 to the southwest. Inbound, full stop, taxi back. Robertson traffic.
all right, now we're going to try and land 11 on in Great Barrington.
Yeah.
Is that ice going to be a factor, or we won't be on the ground actually before that, right? So
Probably won't be on the ground by then.
that's what I was thinking, but I figured I should ask, you know, it's running across my head.
Yeah.
Cobell traffic, you got a Cherokee about 6 miles to the north.
And,
We're going to do down for runway 3, Cobell.
Yeah, we just have to be real sure to stay right on airspeed. On final, be trimmed right at 80. You know, not 95, but exactly at 80, just because we got that steep glide slope, and we got, you know, the down slope with the runway as well. So
6 mile.
Oh, that's right, too. I forgot you got that.
yeah, you gotta love those trees.
Landing on a downhill slope on ice.
What could go
In a
wrong?
fast plane.
Yeah. That sounds fine to me. Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong?
I like my little plane.
558, final 11, Great Barrington.
Base 20.
Definitely is nice. It'd be a cross-country machine with the cruise speed that it can get to. It'd be a lot of fun.
And it's not a crazy fuel burn either.
Yeah.
I mean, most people say about 10 gallons an hour.
Entering left base for 1.
That's not bad at all for 180 horses. Not bad.
You know, I imagine if you're, you know, if you're running 75% power or more constantly, it's probably more like 11 or so.
Traffic,
But
you got a red white Cherokee about 4 miles down to the north. We're going to turn the left down for runway 3, Cobell.
Robertson traffic, Cessna 033, base to final 20, Robertson.
I don't know what lake that is over there. I have to Google map that one later.
Oh, yeah.
Looks nice and secluded.
Cessna, white Cessna, 19 around.
Oh, that's Bear Claw Lake.
Oh, okay.
And traffic, Barron entering left base to final for 1.
I have no clue, man.
Bear Claw. You're like Rick, you're going to be like, hey, see, mouse with the cheese. You know? Like, what are you talking about, Rick? Look, it looks like a mouse with a piece of cheese. Holy shit, you're right. Keep wanting to push forward on that yoke. Maybe, I think I want to see more is what it is.
Yeah, it might be that.
That's my problem, I think.
If you want that, you can add like cushion or something, that might help.
Sierra Alpha to out of Kingston.
I'm good. I just keep trying to get a little more view, and I just keep putting a little forward pressure. I mean, I've got it trimmed out beautifully, but I keep
Just naturally, yeah. Use your 2 fingers.
teacup, what Joe used to say.
Yeah, the teacup.
I don't think I can do that.
Grip back to traffic, Cherokee.
I won't death grip it, but 2 fingers is just...
I force people to do it sometimes. Because they just death grip it like crazy and do the same thing. It's just overcorrect all the time. I'm like, alright.
Looks like 1-4.
Stop that.
Yeah, I heard that, okay.
Because they never ever trim it. It's not, their problem is they can't get it trimmed. You can get it trimmed, but these other people will not get it trimmed, then just fight it the whole time.
Be entering midfield,
I'm like,
right.
are you getting tired yet? They're like, yeah. I'm like,
And Cobell
man,
traffic, got a Cherokee 2 miles to the north.
is there a way to fix that? Oh yeah, trim.
Yeah, follow the instructions we gave you the last 20 lessons.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Actually, what helps is, Joe showed me this. You put like a pencil and make them hold it like that.
Yeah.
And then do it. Yeah. Forces you to,
operating, 2,000
get,
feet just to the south.
It gets very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Very uncomfortable. I did that with one person and he started cheating on me. He started doing this. I'm like, hey. That defeats the whole purpose.
Left down runway 3, Cobell.
George?
Yes.
I like the way that lake or that river winds through there.
Yeah. I can't wait for spring.
2 miles north
Ready for it to warm up a bit.
It's not far off, man. Groundhog cursed us again this year.
Yeah.
Roughly some traffic, right Cherokee, joining to right.
Now you see that little mountain hill thing right there in front of us?
Yep, between that and Catamount ski area.
Yeah, if we aimed at that, that would be good.
I aim for the ridge. So
Yeah.
aim straight for Catamount?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Right there's Butternut.
Roughly some traffic, right Cherokee, joining 2 miles.
Okay, so pretty much right down in,
Yeah, just right that way is Great Barrington.
okay. For some reason I was thinking it was going to be farther north, but I can look at this and it tells me it's 7 degrees off my left, so.
Yep.
Use the instruments, Mark. That's what they're there for.
They're there to help.
I gotta say, I'm glad I come up with you today, because it was like much lower stress load than flying with Rick.
Is it?
Yeah, traffic, Cessna 19 Alpha is descending out.
You're a bit more relaxed, where Rick wants to just fill my brain.
Yeah.
And seeing how I haven't flown in 6 weeks or so, you know, I'm like, I don't need my brain filled today. I just need to fly and
Helicopters
observe and see what's, you know.
Yeah.
Today's just, it's not a learning, well, it's a learning day, you're always learning, but it's not a
look for the Cessna that's on left base.
High stress environment.
yeah, I mean, I love Rick's teaching style.
Yeah.
When I'm doing it constantly.
Right.
It's awesome. Today was just sort of like a, hey,
Traffic at a Cherokee
let's see if I know where the damn knobs still are.
So keep your eyes peeled. Teardrop to the left now, black R44. Midfield right downwind 14. Good speed.
You could have painted it a different color.
Alright, so we're coming up on 10 miles.
Look off your left. Left front. Stop for landing on 21, that's an event.
Negative.
We're about 10 miles south.
Are we?
We're going to climb up.
We are 10 miles southwest.
To the left now and now for
Oh.
runway 2. Traffic
No,
helicopter is turning
we're north, 10 miles northeast.
I've got the
Yeah.
Almost,
out
well,
there
yeah.
long, and I've got
Okay.
the 140.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 65 November, 10 miles northeast and bound for runway 11.
Frank, I'm going to turn in and come in behind you.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 65 November, 10 miles northeast, inbound for runway 11.
You got the helicopter?
Negative, but I'm giving you room. I'm all set, ready to go here.
Probably not start pulling back too much, or until we get past the ridge.
Yeah, we got keep flying straight towards the airport. Once we get over this ridge, then we can start going down.
Okay.
Since we're going for 1-1,
Yeah,
so that's
we wanna,
good.
okay.
Where we're at now. You
Good speed,
see that small, big open field there?
Yep.
That's Baldwin Hill.
Okay.
And so just to the right, or to the left, sorry, there's that clearing.
Yeah, Great Barrington traffic.
Just a smaller one. That's the field right there. So if we aim right towards that,
That's
so that big field right there, if you move straight to the left, there's a smaller one that looks thin.
yeah.
That one's the airport. So if we aim right towards that, that'll set us up perfect.
I'm going to come in ahead of you
Okay,
now.
so
I'm short final. Yeah,
I'm gonna put the nose on what I think is the field, and you tell me.
And Cobell traffic out of Cherokee on the teardrop to the left now and runway 21, Cobell.
Yes.
That's the field?
Yep.
Nice, but I want to stay a little right of it, right? Because
No, you could go straight.
Okay.
You go straight. It's kind of setting us up for a 45 anyway.
Okay.
Just be careful your altitude while we're going over this.
Okay, good speed, Cessna.
Oh yeah, I lost a couple hundred feet, didn't I?
A little bit.
Cobalt traffic, got a runway Cherokee left downwind 21, full stop, Cobalt.
Okay. Good speed, Cessna 120 left base.
21, Cobalt. Cross traffic, 520 kilo, 45 X-ray, 20, Robertson.
5 miles went by pretty quick.
There, and you see how it kind of looks like a triangle-shaped field a little bit, just on the southern side of it.
Yep.
That's kind of like our 45. So if you line up with that right
Cobalt
one,
traffic, Cherokee final 21, Cobalt.
Dog left and
yeah. So we can start our descent now too.
Downwind 20, Robertson.
Down to our pattern altitude. Since we're descending, we'll have to,
1700.
yep, and we'll throw the carpete on. Perfect. You could say we're 5 miles out, setting up for the 45 up downwind 11.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 65 November, 5 miles south, setting up for 45 downwind on runway 11.
North.
Oh. North, sorry.
5 miles.
I don't have you to say whereabouts are you?
I looked away and lost the field. Oh, there it is. Let me see.
65 November is just north of the town of Great Barrington. Is about to enter the 45 for left downwind on 11.
Just turning, we're turning it downwind now.
Alright, keeping our eyes out for you.
Traffic, Y Cherokee joining right.
Okay, we just,
Who's out there?
20, Lobby's in traffic.
Flying.
The Cub.
Gotcha. Thanks. Radial is on the left side. We're just a beam of numbers 29 here.
Practice RNAV.
Alright.
You got Robertson.
You can start getting a beam on that lined up now again. Still looking for him, but
You see what his altitude was?
he's in the pattern.
Downwind,
Okay.
runway 20.
But he's on downwind right now?
Yeah.
342 is downwind, runway 11.
5, flying straight out and departing to the west. Sullivan County traffic.
Let's do a right hand 360. While we just on that nice descent going.
Anyone hold at Skyhaven?
And Great Barrington traffic 65 November. We're just gonna do a 360 for spacing. We don't see you guys, so.
We're just turning a base right now, so we're turning a base, a short end base by Ed's house.
Robertson traffic, got a
Alright, we use this 360 to
right downwind, runway
pull him down a little too.
There you go. Still working on your airman work. I thought they just said they were just turning on their downwind. That's one fast Piper Cub if they were crosswind downwind base.
Alright, lost everything.
Yep, just slow up that descent a little bit. We'll get back on. You can keep some more power in there.
There we are, alright, I know where I am.
Yep.
Traffic, and Cherokee inbound.
Keep just a little bit more power. There you go. That way so they don't do a touch and go and then get in front of us.
We'll just sit here and do 360s for a little while?
Yeah. Where is he? He's on
Speed.
track.
On the runway back taxi, and I don't have the inside next.
Where's the,
Grip into traffic, 65 November is reestablished on the 45, turning downwind for 11.
oh, there's the, solar panel, so. Yeah, that Cub is pretty agile. It's not fast, but it's agile, isn't it?
Yeah, it's many things, but fast is not one of them.
Crossing traffic 7 Bravo Golf, 5 mile final on practice RNAV runway 2. We'll be breaking off and joining left downwind 20.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 65 November, entering left downwind, runway 11.
Watch your altitude. So just bring that nose up more. We don't have to add too much power. It'll help us slow up.
I'm getting a
Little close.
Okay.
Right. Keep that nose up a little more.
Okay. Let's see. Flat. Burp heat on. Bridge. Power first. Power mark. Okay.
Just keep sensor kind of close. Don't worry about extending a little bit. Be downwind.
To the east.
Trim up for 100, then we're going to do the same thing on base. Trim for 90.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 65 November, turning final, our base runway 11.
You don't need to be adding too much power. Bring that power back out. That nose up, nose up. Nose up. Bringing it up, keep bringing it up. You're looking for those trees to meet the start of the pavement. Keep that nose up, 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 up. More. Keep bringing that power out. Keep all the way out. There you go. Down to 80. Add a little slip in there, add some left rudder, right aileron. There you go. Dip the wing, dip the wing. There you go. Bringing it out a little bit. So just hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. Let it work its way down. Be light on those rudders. Keep those wings up. There you go.
And Great Barrington Yellow
That was a little
lining
tricky.
up and waiting, runway 11.
Thanks for the assist.
Problem. Once you're in that ground effect, if you can, keep those wings level. Then use that rudder to keep that nose straight down the runway. But
I felt like I wanted to, I was off to the left side.
yeah, we'll go ahead and roll off and hold short for the Cub.
I felt like I wanted to try and inch back over to the center, but that's not as important as keeping wings level, I guess.
down for Great Barrington.
Yep. So, turn right and just stop here.
Great Barrington traffic, Cessna 158, 357 kilos, 10 miles to the northwest.
Thing gets up so quick. Almost as quick as this.
Alright, we'll get back. We're good to go.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 65 November, back taxi runway 11. Break up a little more in a size for Rick.
I think I just heard the first student.
Huh?
Whatever kilo from the north coming here. I think that was my first student.
Huh.
Sounds like him. Got his check ride, and I haven't heard from him since. Oh yeah, by the way, not to brag, but it was a pass, so I have a 100% check ride pass rate.
You're batting 100?
Yeah.
Batting 1,000, excuse me? Batting 100, that would be bad.
Don't worry about how many swings I took, but just know I hit every one.
So is that your very first person that you've passed? Were you teaching down south or no?
No, I couldn't find any jobs down there. So yeah, it's very first check ride, sign off, very first pass.
Awesome.
Absolutely terrifying day.
Now, did you take them all the way through, or did you pick them up from somebody else?
I think he started like two or three flights before me, and I think it was kind of bouncing around between like Rick, Alex. But yeah, I did vast majority of his training.
Awesome.
But I mean,
It makes you feel good though, doesn't it?
yeah, kid was a rock star though. He flew gliders when he was younger, so he was very good. He was just cocky and he knew it. He knew he was good, so you know. Then one of those situations where
Great back to traffic, Cherokee 65 November, clear their active runway.
you have to sit him down and talk to him, be like, look,
Ooh, that's pretty.
yeah, for $750,000, you could have your very own.
Yeah, if you want a bare bones model. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Already took care of the flaps, the fuel pump. Turn those lights off. Already did that. Throttle's back. Off. Make sure.
Returning traffic, yellow stop bearing final full, runway 11. Full stop.